How's it going, guys and girls? It's Evan Gaines here for episode 8 of our career mode in La Castello France Grand Prix. And this is the track what I mostly hate in this game, so very boring track, doesn't suit my driving style. Easy appearance in Q1, we get to Q2 P11th, our teammate is 7th, so we have to do a lot of work to get ahead of our teammate this weekend. We're coming towards the final corners of Q2, and we'll see, is it going to be enough for our appearance in Q3. Our car space should be easily be able to get to Q3, and we'll see what it is. It's P9, but we are 1/10 slower than our teammate who is in P7, so we have to drive our hearts out if we want to beat our teammate. And this is the final lap, final attempt in Q3. I failed my first attempt in the start of the session, so this is the final attempt. We'll see where it's going to be enough. I'm only hoping that I'm going to be able to beat my teammate, because I've been the whole weekend, all the practice sessions, all the qualifying sessions, I've been behind my teammate. We're coming towards the final corner. We're going to go to 3rd, 4th, 5th gear, and let's see where it's going to be enough. It's going to be enough for top 8, top 7. We'll see where we're going to qualify. And it's P9. It's P9. Unbelievable. But hopefully we defeated our teammate. And we did. We finally beat our teammate. For the first time in this whole weekend, we've been able to out-qualify our teammate. But as a team, it's a very bad result.
And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Faber, Perez, Albon, Devlin and Carlos Sainz, Butler, Raikkonen, Nico Hülkenberg and Grosjean, Gasly, Ricciardo, Daniel Kvyat and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid.
And now it's going to be 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out whenever we go for the Grand Prix of France. We get a very bad start. And already our teammate is challenging us on the outside. We're gonna try to keep it, gonna go side by side with Sainz, I mean, but we decided to let him go because he got a better start, and I believe that he will probably have better trains than me. And as you can see, we skipped lap 5. I wasn't able to keep up with my teammate, so we're just gonna try undercut on the Sainz, Perez, Weber, and lap later we're gonna jump ahead of Lucas Weber, which was very important. I mean Devon Butler, which was very important. And next up in lap 8, we skipped 2 laps ahead of us, 3 laps ahead of us, and we jumped Perez, Weber and Sainz in a track which was very crucial. So the 3-lap undercut worked, and it's an easy one stop from now on. But now we have Sergio Perez trying to challenge us on the outside, so that only shows that my pace in this track, it's not like you've seen in Monaco, Canada, Spain. This is probably the worst track for me to drive. Lap 9, once again Sergio Perez challenging us. He's gonna try to overtake us around the outside. We're gonna take it side by side with him. He's with soft set of tires, so for him it's he needs to get past us if he wants to, you know, make the 2-stop work. And now we're gonna block off Perez a little bit. We're gonna let our teammate go, because our teammate was losing so much time behind me. And now our teammate is gone. We held at Perez and Weber, so now our teammate can pull away a little bit. And now it's Alexander Albon who is behind us, and we have to make a very late defensive light change like Max Verstappen used to do in Formula 1 in 2016. That's how we have to defend against Albon, Perez and Weber. We're helping our teammate basically to pull away. And if you look at the full map, you can see how far away our teammate is. We already over 2 seconds behind our teammate, and now Alexander Albon once again trying to challenge around the outside of us. But we're gonna close the door on him, and we're just gonna defend for our lives. And currently we're in P16, but there are a lot of drivers who haven't done a pit stop yet. He skipped to us lap 11, and once again Alexander Albon, he's losing so much time behind us. But now we are catching up to our teammate, because our teammate is stuck in a traffic. Our teammate is overtaking Pierre Gasly. We're gonna try to overtake Pierre Gasly around the outside, but we just realized, and Alexander Albon hits our left front tire opposite Sergio Perez, but that was very unfortunate for him. But I couldn't do anything. It was 3 wide. It's not my fault. And now we're trying to get the slipstream from Pierre Gasly, and look how quick our car is compared to that Toro Rosso, and easy overtake on him. And next up is going to be George Russell. These are the drivers we are faster in this track, so Williamses and Toro Rossos. And we're going to overtake George Russell, who's going to hold up the rest of the competitors. And now next up is Robert Kubica, and we're going to overtake him. Carlos Sainz, Weber, Sainz, Perez are doing another stop in this Grand Prix, so that will promote us to P5. And now we have Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas and Sebastian Vettel pitting, so now we're in P3. And now Weber is stopping and Verstappen is stopping, so we are legitimately leading this Grand Prix. We are legitimately leading this Grand Prix because we're not going to do second stop. So I can't understand why did AI do 2 stops. But 3 laps later, Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton are wide behind us. We are defending up from the 2 silver arrows. And me realizing I have a chance to win this Grand Prix. This chance what seems like mission impossible, but I have to defend for my life. And it is Valtteri Bottas who's trying to dive up the outside of us, but we're going to brake late. Leave them to dust. And just once again defend for my lives. We have 7 laps remaining. We are around 2 to 2.5 seconds slower than the 2 Mercedes drivers, so this will be very, very interesting defending from me. And now Lewis Hamilton is once again, they're not just leaving me alone, they don't leave me alone. I'm just doing very defensive maneuvers. I switch to the inside, they're not committed enough, they don't try the outside. I'm gonna keep to my racing line. Lewis Hamilton is trying to dive up the inside, but he has to back out of it. And looks like I'm winning in accelerations a little bit. That my car is very good on the corner speeds. Well, we're running very high downforce, but Lewis Hamilton once again trying to overtake us. He's trying to overtake us around the outside. We're going to leave him enough space, but then when we realize he's behind us, we're going to close the door on him. Closing the door when he was behind us, when his front end plate wasn't in our side pod. And now it's lap 22, we still have to defend for 5 more laps, but it looks like everybody's gonna catch us, so it's gonna be Eric Train for a very long time. And Lewis Hamilton really trying to keep it around the outside, but he once again has to back out of it. And it's round 22 with Lewis Hamilton, and I'm defending the inside line. This is the win of the Grand Prix. I don't care what I have to do. Clean maneuvers, clean but tough maneuvers. That's how I usually do it. And now it looks like he won't be able to challenge me in that corner. And now we skip to lap 23. We tried a little bit slow them down in this corner so we get good corner speed, and there we go, we pulled away like 9/10. And now we once again do the Verstappen defensive line change, but now we're gonna probably go 4 or 3 wide in this corner section. I can't believe, are we gonna survive this in one piece? And yes we are. Nobody crashed out. That was a beautiful fight between me, Valtteri, Vettel and Hamilton. And then next we're gonna skip to lap 24. We're once again gonna take very wide line, then we're gonna put pedal to the metal, and once again we get good corner speed. So that's how you have to do it. That's how you have to do it. And now Valtteri Bottas is trying to challenge on the inside. We're gonna a little bit track extend, but the game doesn't give you penalty. And once again we're doing the inside line defensive maneuver change, and that's gonna help Vettel to overtake both Mercedes drivers. We're gonna once again brake late. We lose a little bit of car. We a little bit one wide, but we got the maneuver done. And now the 2 Mercedes, the Mercedes and Ferrari are going side by side with each other, and my tires are completely screwed over. And now, but luckily the straight line ended, and they can't overtake me from this point on. This is very impossible to overtake at this part of the track. So we're just gonna skip to the next lap. Lap 24, lap 25. Now I have to defend for 2.5 laps. This is a battle against pride, and we're switching back to the racing line. Valtteri Bottas is trying to dive up the inside, and once again Valtteri making a very stupid dive bomb. Very, very stupid dive bomb for Valtteri. Let's see the replay. Valtteri Bottas. I couldn't do anything, I kept my line, and Valtteri trying a stupid 2-car dive bomb, and that's his race over, so Valtteri can blame himself for that. And now lap 26, lap 25, nothing really happened because I had that over 2 second gap because Valtteri spun. But now Sebastian Vettel is right behind us. We're defending the inside line. He's trying to overtake us around the racing line, and we're once again gonna outbrake him. Thank God the ABS exists in my car. Good innovation from McLaren, and they put a racing line to my car also, to my helmet. And now it's the last lap. Look at my tires. Look at my tires. 75%, and I have to survive for 1 more lap. This ain't gonna be easy. And now we have Lucas Weber. Yeah. And now Sebastian Vettel. Oh, shut up, Jeff. And now Sebastian Vettel is trying to challenge us around the outside, and I'm just afraid when my tires are gonna puncture. Now Sebastian Vettel is really close. This is the closest it's ever been. I have to defend the inside line in this point of the track, and it looks like it was very, very hard defensive maneuver, but we got it stick. and we're just praying, we're just hoping that nothing's gonna happen, that we're gonna survive this as the champions we are. And if we gonna pull this through, we're gonna take our third race win in a row. But Sebastian Vettel is very determined. We're once again defending the inside line, and Lucas Weber surprise top 3. That was surprise third place for Lucas Weber. But we've been going so slowly that even Lucas Weber is much faster than us, and he's challenging Sebastian Vettel for P2 position. But what a race this would be if from P9 we would to win this Grand Prix. I can confirm that after this race I have a lot of penalties coming for the next races, so we have to take this win, we have to take this podium. I have to take advantage of these races when the AI are doing the 2-stop. These are the races we can capitalize, but it's not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sings. And Sebastian Vettel is very determined. I'm driving very slowly. I'm very afraid of the puncture, and I was very surprised that the puncture didn't come yet. I'm just braking basically with my gearbox. Sebastian Vettel is trying to overtake us around the outside. We're gonna squeeze him off. We're gonna run a little bit wide, and Lucas Weber, he is gonna go side by side with us. It's gonna be neck and neck. Who's gonna win this race? And who won the race?
Fantastic.
We won the race. We won this Grand Prix. I can't believe it. That was a little bit naughty from me, but hey, we got it done, and we defended from Lucas Weber and Sebastian Vettel, and we take a third race win in a row. 4 race wins in 8 races. So we 50% of our races we have won.
How do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping scores.
Our winning drivers are on their way to
And that was unbelievable race. That was like miracle. That was like mission impossible. I never assumed that I would be able to win this race. Once again, the AI doing the 2-stop strategy, but we are not gonna complain. Podium is Lucas Weber, Verstappen and ourselves. So Verstappen is also doing very good job for Red Bull. Lucas Weber taking his first ever podium. 2 former F2 teammates sharing the podium together. That's very good to see. And we take a 4th race win in 8 races, and we're truly putting the force to the championship battle. But of course, we have those penalties coming in next races. I have a lot of races where I will have penalties probably.
Devlin increases their championship lead. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Devlin. Look at where
Devlin driver of the day. Lewis Hamilton finishes in P7. We're gonna take the lead of the Drivers' Championship even more, and I wanna see the constructors. But if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and next episode of Austria will come out tomorrow. But until then, stay safe, fellas and girls.